Look at this eye and look how thick the lymph system is. All that thick yellowish brown color is lymph. And it gets this way because your kidneys are not filtering and because you've been eating the wrong foods. That will stagnate the lymph system. And when it stagnates, you get this thick, cloudy, 3D dimension look to the iris. You can see clearly a malabsorption ring. That dark ring around the pupil indicates that you're malabsorbed. You're not absorbing nutrients properly. Okay, due to mucoid plaque in the small intestines. You can clean it out with the bowel cleanser and 100% fruit diet. You can see you have a thick skin ring. All this here is a skin ring. And the purple hue around you see around the skin, the iris is also a cholesterol ring. And there's a slight purple hue in the actual pupils, so that's cholesterol as well. Potential eye issues, cataracts. You can see red axillary, fine lines leaching out of the pupil. This indicates toxic tunnels of waste leaching out to other body parts and glands, especially the brain section right here. The bowels are very chronic. You can see the ascending colon, the small intestines, quite ballooned or enlarged, okay, and the transverse colon is chronic, and the descending colon contracts a bit and it balloons out as well. So you need to clean the bowels. Bowels are very weak, okay, to move the chronic side. I will use the bowel cleanser and herbs for the bowels. Very prominent is the testes and ovaries section, okay, of the iris. Look how chronic it is. So right here is the pineal gland. You can see it's to the chronic side, and right here is the pituitary gland. You see chronic pituitary. When this gland is weak, all the other glands are weak. All the other endocrine glands are weak. This includes the pineal gland, includes the adrenals, the hypothalamus, the parathyroid, the thyroid, okay, and the adrenals. So you want to make sure that's working. So you use a pituitary glandular and or tincture. And right here is the cerebellum, mastoid, and medulla region, all heavy with lymph stagnation congestion. These mastoid and medulla are responsible for dizziness, equilibrium, and balancing. When it's weak, you're going to have these issues come up soon. Cerebellum is what controls, is the main communicator between the brain and the rest of the body, so you don't want that to be weak as well. So I'll use the endocrine tincture to address this. There's chronic congestion in the heart region right here. You can see it's dark. Okay, so use a circulation tincture to boost blood flow. Right here is upper and lower lung region. You can see heavy lymph stagnation. Right here is where the breast is located, and right here is the chest, thorax, and ribcage section, all heavy lymph stagnation congestion. So you need to address that. Right here is the vagina and uterus section, or in the male, it'll be the prostate and penis section. You can see it's moved to the chronic side. I would use the circulation down tincture, okay? Or if you're a man, use the prostate. If a female, use the reproductive female formula called reproductive F to address this region. Right here is the bladder. Right here is the lower back, the middle back, and the upper back region, all heavy with lymph stagnation congestion. The spine runs right here. It's covered with lymph. I would use a circulation upper circulation tincture called Secretary 1 tincture and 100% fruit diet to strengthen and boost this region, move the lymph stagnation here. Right here you can see chronic thyroid. When the thyroid is weak, you're going to have a skin ring. You can see the clear skin ring here. Okay, and beside the thyroid is the parathyroid, and on top of it is the tonsils, all heavy with lymph stagnation congestion. You want to detox that. In this eye, the bowels are the most pressing factor, okay? So you need to clean the bowels, and the brain section right here, it's very heavy with lymph stagnation. I'll use a neurological tincture to address this. You know, clear the thyroid, clean the kidney and adrenals, also very crucial because they're very stagnant into the chronic side. And you should clear up. It should take a bit of time because this is quite heavy with lymph stagnation. So 100% fruit diet with the herbs suggested should help you go a long way in cleaning up the acidosis.